Hi all, I'm Nightfire Ox, and today we are playing 60 Seconds, the re-automatized version. So, without ado, let's get into it. Now, I haven't played the re-automatized version. I think I maybe touched it like once, just to see what it was about, but I have not played. Probably the last time I played was in 2019, so it's been a few years. So, let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna play as Dolores. We're gonna do normal difficulty, and let's begin. Okay, this part of the game always makes me so nervous and panic for absolutely no reason. Well, I don't like being timed. So let's see. There's a gas mask in here. There's some food, harmonica. Lock. Okay, let's grab this. That. Can't grab her. I'll come back and grab her. Okay. Let's grab you. You. Okay. In here. Grab you. Gosh darn, move! I need to grab my kid. I'm stuck. I'm legit stuck. I can't get him. I cannot get him. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Come on, grab the kid. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Come on, grab. Grab. No. Oh, that's right. Oh no, oh no. Well, this is just great. Okay, day one. Oh my god. Yeah, like legit no water. So that's great. Okay, all of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Our shelter used to be fully stocked, but somehow we always found a better way to use the stocked supplies instead of leaving them for an emergency. Once we had a soup dinner party, another time we needed the rifle to help our neighborhood watch in a vicious fight against raccoons. Luckily, some of the supplies were left untouched. We don't have that much food, no one's complaining yet, but even canned soup might become an extravagant dish quite soon. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. Oof, okay. We are good on that. We did grab a med kit, so it is very difficult to prepare for unforeseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that does make a lot of sense. We can't say we were prepared for what happened. So normally I don't like, what? Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Okay, today was relatively calm for Dolores. There's nothing new to report for Ted. Mary Jane's good. Timmy's good as well. We're gonna avoid this. Okay, I thought for some reason we only had one thing of water, but we have two. So we may be able to stretch that a little bit. But not very long. I was going to say that I shouldn't have them go out before day 7, maybe, because they're gonna get sick. I used to be cheerful, but lately she is feeling a bit down. She clearly misses her music lessons. She keeps humming her favorite classical pieces, imitating the sound of tuba. She said she would die for a chance to play it again, which may very well happen if we let her out of the shelter. If this would help to bring a smile to her worry face, maybe we should consider letting her out for a short walk around the house above. No. It is not. She'll get sick. Okay, let's see. Risking your life for a tuba? Madness. Yeah, especially tuba. Ugh. Brass. I'm teasing. I'm joking. Don't come after me, tuba players. If it was a guitar or at least a trumpet. Yeah, no. But a tuba? Playing the tuba won't put soup on the table. Mary Jane isn't happy, but she needs to realize how pointless this idea was. Dolores will not last long without water. Ted should drink something soon. So they all need water. So they're gonna get tired if I don't give them water. I don't remember how long I could go before they would actually need the things. But we are going... I honestly don't think I have a choice. We only have one bottle of water. We really need water. And we do have a med kit. So there's that. Wouldn't you know it, our dear Mary Jane keeps a diary. For some reason, she was hiding it in the scout book we keep in our shelter. We have no doubts what needs to be done right now. Each of us must be assigned a role, and the diary must be read aloud, right? I feel like... So, I'm pretty sure it would help with sanity, but not Mary Jane's sanity. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. What the hell happened? Oh, that's oops. We managed to read the first sentence, and there was darkness and pain. Lots of pain. The diary is gone. Let's never speak of this again. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Ted's no longer thirsty. Ted was hurt. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Timmy is no longer thirsty. I'm just gonna... Oof. So now we've run into a dilemma. I can give Ted first aid kit and heal him. However, that means that I am going to have to wait a little bit to leave. Because it's still very much irradiated out. But I think wounds like that could become infected and kill you, whereas I don't think I've ever died to someone being irradiated. So we're gonna have Timmy go out because Timmy is the best. We'll send him out with... What should we send him out with? Soup? Water? We're gonna send him with checkerboard this time. The other thing is, I'm not really sure what giving them items does. If it helps, I know it gives them special locations to go to or special things to happen, but I don't know if there's any like real thing they do besides that. So we will see here what is going to happen. So this is just a great start to the game. Ooh. Okay, Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Okay, equipment. Ted's injuries are all fixed. If there was anything to report about Dolores, he'd be here. Jane is fine. What did I miss? Ted? Okay, no. Ted injuries are all fixed, so that's good. We definitely don't want... See, the kids can... Timmy is a great scavenger, but other than that, you don't really need them to progress in the game, whereas you have to have at least one adult alive to progress. So we don't want them going out just yet. As we were about to start our book club discussion on the only book we've all read, the phone book, we were interrupted by rapid knocking at the door. We found out a group of refugees. So this is important. I'll give them some soup. We definitely don't want to give them water. Oops. No. We want this one. Okay. So let's try this. Okay. Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It's a great feeling to be helping someone out. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. Water is all Dolores wants. Ted needs food and water. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. You need food and water, you need water, and you need water, right? Water. Okay, cool. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully, we will keep our peace, or else we might need to act like wolves. Survival of the fittest and all. Ugh. Okay, day 7. Woo! Let's do this. Okay, we're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, and we might never get used to it. We hope the help comes soon. Oh, excuse me. Dolores is no longer thirsty, but she would like something to eat. Okay. Ted is no longer thirsty or hungry. Mary Jane is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Okay. Let's see. So, let's see. We are not big fans of our strange smelling shelter, but when we started to smell something burning, we quickly realized how much we prefer the nothing is on fire scent it had before. A fire! We need to put it out and save our supplies. We don't have time to save them all, but what do we save? Okay, well, I guess the good news is all we had was the Boy Scout handbook. Makes our decision easy. Okay, day 8. Day 8. Okay, that was close. We were able to put out the fire and nothing seems to be damaged, at least not very badly. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again, or we might need to call the firemen. Are there even any firemen left? So, no longer hungry for Dolores, no longer hungry. Okay, so that's good, because we are running low. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop, yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth or on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer? Okay, I'll send Mary Jane out to go answer it. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, brother. Okay. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We spotted an untouched store with many products inside, even food different than tomato soup. A real treat in these post-galactic times. When we were about to reach it, a terrible noise made us stop in our tracks. Something heavy fell straight from the sky, crashing into the store and destroying it completely. After dust settled, we realized we were looking at a spaceship, just like in Timmy's comics. Could it be saucer men from Mars? Then why does it bear American flag on the side? The logo of something called Astro Citizen? Could it be infiltration? Crafty little alien buggers? Under a bunch of metal space junk, we found a tired old teddy bear and some supplies. The bear looked disappointed. We ended up turning him around. We could not handle his judgmental button eyes. We got soup. Good. Someone stuffed a bunch of items into a big sock. Not sure how the sock made it through the crash, but it somehow succeeded at protecting the supplies inside. Okay, we got some bug spray and we got some water. We were tempted to take a bunch of jewelry that was rolling around the debris, but what would we do with it? Instead, we adopted some things that survived thanks to being stuck in an empty space helmet. Okay, sweet. We don't have a lot of opportunities for entertainment these days, so when we saw a big mutated snail next to the road, we decided to play with him by throwing checker pieces in the gaping hole that was its mouth. It was fun while it lasted, but eventually the snail got bored and left. Turns out it was sitting on a radio all this time. It's working, we just need to clean it up a bit. We spotted some sort of vehicle just down the street, but couldn't get a good enough look at it in the dark. Maybe future expeditions will prove more fruitful. Okay, Dolores needs some water. Let's go back. What else do we need? Okay. Ted needs some water. Mary Jane needs water. Timmy's hungry. Okay, so everybody but Timmy needs water, but Timmy needs food. Okay. So the good news is, I don't think we need to do another expedition. Well, maybe we do. Because we're already halfway down on the water here, so that's not very good. Okay. We will do that. Let's see. We made contact with other wastelanders, and now we're awaiting further instructions from them. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay. Mary Jane didn't utter a single word today. This is very odd. Maybe someone should find out what's going on with her. Yeah, I think we should. I mean, maybe reading her diary wasn't the best thing to do. Okay. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to do the trick. Okay, Timmy's hungry. His sickness could get worse. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Okay, so he's hungry and thirsty. Okay. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Ted is no longer thirsty, but his stomach is rumbling. Let's get Ted some food. Okay. Whoopsies. We need to go back this way. Okay, and the Mary Jane's no longer thirsty. Okay, so we will do that. This time I think I'm gonna send Ted out with the axe. That would probably be best. Hopefully, it's after day 7, so I'm hoping that it's not as radioactive outside, so he won't come back sick. We do need a med kit, so hopefully he'll bring one of those back, but we shall see. Okay. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Okay. Timmy should eat something. Okay. Let's get him some food. Dolores has not eaten in a while. Let's get her some food. And then Mary Jane is also quite hungry. Okay. Let's see. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We were pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams, we could hear a voice! A voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear. What if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it. But what about the children? Okay, let's go ahead and listen to it. We may have a little bit of a problem. Hopefully that doesn't break the radio. Okay, good. The radio's fine. Okay, we were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't Soviets we heard. It turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Sorry, Canadians. Either way, they're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. What? You Canadians speaking your really weird English. What do you even call it? It isn't normal English. Okay. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Timmy needs to rest a bit longer. Timmy is no longer hungry. That's good. Doris is no longer hungry. Okay, she's thirsty though. Gosh, you are so needy. Mary Jane is no longer hungry. Mary Jane is very thirsty. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open. Okay. Yes, we definitely want to use it for that. Okay. Let's see here. What's going on today? We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait further instructions. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Mary Jane's no longer thirsty. Yes, he was cured, thank God. See, like I said before, it sucks when they're like that, but it doesn't always mean they're going to stay like that, and I have hardly ever seen them die from it. So that's good news, because Timmy is our best scavenger by far. Okay, Timmy has been talking about another thing other than water. Okay, let's get him some water. And then let's go here. Okay. And then, so we got the, await further instructions from the military. So that's good. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine. But it turned out he had hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal, and the wound was infected. No, I don't have anything for that. It doesn't look like it's healing up. We have to patch it. Curse me and my talking. I cursed myself. I jinxed it. Soiled it. I soiled it. No. I knew that was gonna happen. Gosh darn it. Okay. The best medicine for any sickness or injury is to clench your teeth and ignore it. That's what our grandma always said. Of course, she's dead now and has been for a while. Ever since she got that nasty frog bite at the fine age of 25. Timmy is no longer thirsty, and Timmy should eat something. Okay, let's get him some food. Okay. The day was relatively calm for Dolores. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared cross her path. Okay. So the good news is... Okay, how about we put the radios good? Something might be... I'm gonna say let's not do that, because we do not want to break the radio. Hopefully no one goes insane. I feel as if Ted should be back by now. Let's not play with the radio, we might break it. What happens if he's not working when we need it the most? Timmy is looking very pale. He's no longer hungry. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Gosh darn. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Oh, brother. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Okay. This is gonna be really bad if he doesn't come back. It's been a while, we don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune into some emerging radio broadcasts and learn a thing or two. Okay, let's use it. That's a good cause to use the radio for. The radio is probably the single most important item you need in this game. So we don't want to use it and then accidentally break it. Okay. We're able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Timmy's looking really pale. That's not good. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Unfortunately, we don't have any more water, so that's not great. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Okay, let's get her some food. That's the last of our food, too. We're gonna be in big trouble if Ted does not come back. Let's see now. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let in some fresh radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no note on it, and the neighborhood seemed empty. Should we take a look? Oh, brother. Okay, so I actually do know this one. I remember this one. And we could either get lucky and get some water and food, or get blown up. So those are great options, but we're desperate at this point, so I'm gonna say yes. Please, 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 please. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like anything bad happened. It was an innocent looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either the bottle was irradiated, or it was some kind of biological weapon. It made us all feel pretty sick. Oh no. Okay, hold on. What? But no one... I mean, aside from Timmy, no one else looks sick. Felt like there would have been more consequences for that. That's not good. Timmy's in terrible shape. He needs water, but that's not gonna happen. Dolores is no longer hungry. He's feeling safe. Okay. It's been a while since we showered. The smell in the tiny shelter is as far from roses as it can get. We had thought of washing ourselves, too bad we didn't grab any soap along the way. But maybe we can do with something else. Okay, well, why not? Oh, thank God he came back. Please tell me you got food and water. You did not get water. Okay. Apparently had a good use for this. Okay. We finally have a good use for that bug spray we brought down. It probably smells better than we do, so we can use it to become a bit more presentable smell-wise anyway. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to surface. What was it? That? Is it a bird? Is it a stockbroker? Is it the bicycle repairman? No! It's the aid airdrop. That was an excellent time to leave the bunker in search of supplies. Oh, we did get water, just not up there. One of the food drops broke in midair, and now it's raining soup. Luckily for us, a few can survive the fall. Some crates were filled with very weird stuff. Why did they drop a crate full of rubber ducks? At least one of the smaller crates had a few water bottles in it, so we got +2 water. That's good. It'll keep us going. We forced one of the boxes open and found an impressive collection of sneaky cheese and a gas mask. We discovered that eating with a gas mask on your face is not ideal, and since we value our lives and our noses, we decided to take the mask and leave the cheese behind. a bunch of folks were having a gunfight over several crates of drop supplies. One group emerged victorious and chased off their opponents. One of the guns from the fight was left behind. Whew. The vehicle down the street looked like someone's work in progress. We observed it from afar. Who could the owner be? We've kept our distance for the time being, but we may want to take a closer look. Okay, in the future, there could potentially be our ticket out of here. Okay, so his stomach's rumbling, so let's get him some food. Okay, let's go. What? Hey, go back! Go back! Okay, Timmy's in table shape now. Okay, he needs water, but otherwise he was cured, so that's good. I was afraid for him for a minute there. Okay, so I got him food. Water, Dolores needs water, and Mary Jane needs water. Okay, so water, water, and water. Okay. We need to, whether I like it or not, send more people out. Okay, a young man paid us a visit today. He told us a story of his brave twin sister who went missing while spying in a nearby bandit camp. He said that while the circumstances are far from perfect, they were in fact meaning to contact us eventually and meet us. He believes his sister was discovered and is currently held captive in that camp. He has a few men, but he could use all the help he could get. Should we help him out? Okay, we'll send Ted out there. And assist other survivors with the rescue mission. So yeah, let's do it. Oh shoot, I forgot Ted was sick. Whoopsies. My bad. Okay, anyway. The young man was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed, but really friendly. Found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits guarding the exit. Siblings were happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. Crazy, small world we live in. Anyway, they were really thankful and promised to contact us again soon. Okay, let's get Ted some food. Then we need to do a few days off. A few days of rest is what he needs. Ted needs water to survive. Okay, let's get him some water. Okay. And then let's see here. No longer thirsty, no longer thirsty. Timmy's hungry though. Let's get him some food. Okay. And then we'll send Timmy out there with... Does the gas mask have any other purpose other than keeping you safe? I'm not sure if it does or doesn't, but we will send him out there with that. Okay. Okay. Let's get to it. Okay. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. So we gave him the gas mask. Ted hasn't recovered from his illness yet. Ted hasn't recovered his energy. He's no longer hungry. Dolores has not eaten in a while. Let's give her some food. And Mary Jane is quite hungry as well. Okay. Let's see. We did that. What else do we know? So we were able to complete that mission successfully. Yesterday during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism, and it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather, shelter schooling Mary Jane a little. Yeah, let's let her do that. Okay, day 21. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, we found a med kit. Oh, thank goodness. Dolores does not mess around. What started out as a spelling exercise has quickly found its way to a math revision, followed by a short physics course, and ending on tinkering with random objects in the shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted, but we can't deny the state of our shelter has improved today. So +1 med kit. Ted, let's heal Ted. Okay, Ted keeps coughing and coughing. He hasn't recovered his energy. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Dolores will not last long without water. Dolores is pretty fatigued. Okay, so let's get her some water. What else? Mary Jane's no longer hungry. She does need water herself. Okay. She's tired. Okay. Someone paid us a visit. I don't want to give them the axe. Seems like kind of a waste. It was an overly cheerful, red-haired woman accompanied by a grumpy-looking mercenary type. It was probably her guard. She told us she was a trader and eagerly showed us her items that she'd brought along. Okay, no. I don't want to give them the axe. We may need it. Okay. It was hard to turn her down because of that damn cheerfulness, but we did it anyway. The woman seemed a bit disappointed and tried to offer us schematics for some weird gun. We turned that down too. It's not like we have any tools around here anyway. Okay. Okay, so he recovered from his sickness. He doesn't have energy. He wishes for some water, and he's hungry. Let's give him some food and water. Okay, let's see, what else? What's this? Oh, interesting. Use cards to pinpoint a location for the army. We don't have cards. Oh, man. Well, that's a problem. Okay. We received another transmission from the army. They'll be doing a quick sweep of the area and asked all the survivors to leave markings at the nearest bus stop to indicate they're around. The markings are to be made with cards, as we won't be able to play poker. But if that gets us rescued, then we can probably make that sacrifice. Oh. Day 23. Let's get it. Damn it, we missed our chance to let the military know where we are. There is a good bet they will get back to us again, but when will that be? Okay, he hasn't recovered his energy, but he's no longer thirsty or hungry. She's sleepy. Okay, we're pretty good. We can hold out on food. We've discussed everything we could, and no one is willing to chat anymore. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start talking to ourselves instead. Oof. We could end up... We could end up with this problem where we end up breaking the radio. But I think at this point, they may go insane if we don't, which would be a major problem in itself as well. So, we don't want that to happen. Oh, and look at that. They didn't break it anyway, so that's good news. Best of both worlds. Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Ted still hasn't recovered his energy. Mary Jane is sleepy. See, she needs something to drink. She's hungry. And Dolores is also thirsty and hungry. Thirsty, hungry, thirsty, hungry. Oof, okay, we're out of everything. So, this could be a problem. We could use some extra supplies. The last time we went on a supply run, we noticed a damaged tank stuck in the rubble nearby. How about we send someone to investigate? Let's send Dolores out there. Oh no, that did not sound good. Ugh. Uh-oh. The last thing we expected was a giant explosion. We could hear the debris falling from the sky and hitting the sad remains of our house. Oh my god. I don't even want to imagine it. Just think. Oof. Little Dolores pieces all over the place. The tank must have been booby-trapped or continued volatile explosions. Why did we do it? Why? Why? Okay, Mary Jane is still tired. She's no longer hungry. We don't have water. We don't have any water. This is going downhill. I'm sorry. We need Timmy to come back. Okay, we wish we could just leave. Sitting down here is barely anything to do. It's driving us crazy. As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Mary Jane keeps in case she needs water. Oh boy, this is not good. You would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet, since, you know, most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet here we are. Here we have someone at the door. When we opened it up, we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a water chip. Water chip? What in the hell is that? Okay, well, we don't have any water to give, so... Okay, Timmy came back. Good. Uh-oh. We were sorry to explain we didn't know what a water chip was, and we didn't have one. He thanked us in a few short words and left. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We were surprised to find out that the metro station wasn't exactly abandoned. It's inhabited by a group that uses bullets as currency. They were armed and not overly friendly, but there are no bandits either. They allowed us to take a look around as long as we didn't touch any of their stuff. Near the metro entrance, we discovered a tomato soup vending machine. Of course, we left most of our change to another pair of trousers, but we took whatever we could. Okay, so we got some of that. There's a small maintenance area next to ticket booths. We were hoping to find a bit of soup to finally wash ourselves. The only thing we could find there was a can of bug spray. Our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Ted looks like he has one foot in the grave. Okay, we have food for him to eat, but still no water, which is a problem. And Timmy, needs to eat something. Okay. Let's see, what else? We lost Jane. Did it say how we lost her? Okay, here it is. When Mary Jane found out she is not getting a single drop of water, figured, she got furious. She stormed out onto the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we'll regret this and that she's getting her water one day or another. We are seriously terrified right now. Okay. We're gonna have to send Ted out. Okay, during our last expedition, we finally approached that nearby vehicle, and it was an ice cream truck, missing wheels, and a few other crucial components. The outside was rusty and a little burnt up. If we hope to ever drive away from here, we should scavenge for something to reinforce it. Anything we should grab for this little... We'll grab the axe. Gotta defend ourselves. The end! Oh no. What happened? We chopped some wood into pointed stakes and attached those to the vehicle. Sharp, efficient, and also helpful in collecting trash along the way. This was a fun project. We accidentally chopped up the axe handle as well. Not sure how, but it's all part of the installation now. Timmy should eat something. Timmy still hasn't rested. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Too many days without water took their toll. Ted died of... well... Ooh, but look at that. That stinks though. Okay, surviving the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell you that much. We survived for 28 days. Man. Well, there you have it. We perished. I should have saw that coming, but I thought that if I had an extra day, I could send him out and he wouldn't die of thirst, and then I would be able, hopefully, to bring some water home if he survived, and make it work like that. Obviously not. That's so sad, but oh well. If you guys would like to see me play this game again, let me know down in the comments. If you like me and you want to see more of me, please subscribe, like the video, and notify. Ring that bell. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching.